You are still a son, but you are disobeying. You start walking according to the course of this world. That means from that point in time, it will be difficult for people to truly know you are divine. Because you will, again, go down from where you were raised. Because suddenly, you will now enroll in a school and start taking a course. And some of us have PhD in disobedience. For some of us, it's still O level. Some of us is A level. Some of us, you are already doing your bachelor's. Some of us have mastered disobedience. And some of us are now writing the thesis. Because, look, is it? That's why there's, for instance now, let's say we want to do something in the house now. And the Lord speaks to you. Why do believers find it difficult to obey God? So you have $1 million in your account now, and the Lord says, give it to Pastor Tope. Why do we struggle with such things? Is it that we don't trust God? And we think that we now hold on to that 1 million, say this 1 million. And the Lord is saying from that day, there's no divine protection on that money again. That money just became the money according to the course of this world. Ordinary money. And in order for the prince of the power of the air to walk, there must be a course of this world. Because it cannot walk if the course is not of this world. And that is what disobedience triggers. So when God, just like Abraham, imagine when God told Abraham to come out, he didn't come out. You will never know this version of Abraham that you know. Because it's the Abraham according to the course of this world you will know. And Abraham according to the course of this world will not even need to wait for Isaac. Because it was not that Abraham was not productive that made Isaac to be delayed. It was because God wanted a faith walk. Because the moment he got outside of the faith lane, one night with Hagar became pregnant. The man can fire. So the fact that there is delay doesn't mean he was not firing. But the delay is for God to give you an opportunity to walk by faith. Because while walking by faith, he became something bigger than Isaac. He became bigger than the father of Isaac. He became the father of many nations. So much the father of many nations that the course of his life became altered. How can somebody who was just an ordinary businessman suddenly became the confidant of God? That God wanted to go and destroy that nation. And God said, how can I do this one and not tell Abraham? How do you get to that level? Those are the possibilities inherent on the faith lane. That God can confide in you and God can say, you know what? And when God arrived, Abraham said, let's eat. The New Testament people are fasting for 40 nights to hear, was eating with Abraham. And you hear things like, to be sensitive. Abraham said, Boga, jollof rice. The God of heaven and earth sat down and started eating. He said, is that lamb? And Abraham, God was eating. God. You don't understand. And you're a seed of Abraham. But your own God, his food is worship. Your name better not be Okpe, or else he's going to eat you. But the God of Abraham ate with Abraham. Have you seen the list of the menu? Is there in Genesis what Abraham prepare a car, put butter, put this one, put that one, tell the guy to quickly dress a kid. It must have been Turkish food because there's a lot of barbecue there. And God sat down and God was eating. And it was as God was eating, without Abraham fasting and praying, that God said, where is Sarah, your wife? As he was eating. Because once he comes in, choir master, you must know how to host God. By standing still, be still I know. Even if you shake, that presence can be compromised. It can go back. Talk less of now smelling chicken. And he smelled chicken, he smelled barbecue, kebab, he stayed. Because at that level, it's not that it is the one he's dealing with. Have you been raised? Because from that point in time, Abraham was the most important person on the earth. And God has said he has been raised to such a level that for me to even do anything in any nation, I must consult with him. Because it's no longer just Abraham, he's now the father of many nations. And this nation is part of the nation he's fathering. I will violate protocol to go into that nation without talking to the father. The same God you are fasting 50 days to hear. Abraham did not fast. He wasn't praying. God was the one that went to his house. What is man that you are mindful of him? Or the son of man that you visit him? Oh, you don't understand. They looked at God. People that wrote that chart, they were like, They just came to the throne. Throne was empty. What happened? They're like, this guy doesn't visit. It's like